FURIA haven't touched Oregon in a long old time. Bank, on the other hand, is a great map for both teams, and if we need it, we'll be heading into a decider on Villa.
This is their first round.
Oh, absolutely. That's not a criticism or an observation.
It does not stop them absolutely blasting through two members of FURIA to start things off, mind you. Fantasy and Rare falling by the wayside, make it a third. They pull the trigger and they are going in for the kills here. One coming back in for Lender, but BDS finding one for himself as well. A trade coming in at the back of Alems. Miracle is going to have to pull off one of his namesakes here to get all the way through. One shotgun blast in the face, goes for the second, but BDS gets the closeout. And look at how animated they are. They love it. Alems on the chase back down as well. Doesn't know that Miracle has tucked himself off to the side. Great shot from Miracle. A 3. Can he make it a 4? No. BDS still standing as he ran out of ammo there. In he comes to try and find the kill. Will he be able to find it? Yes, he will. Miracle's on for an 8 if this carries on. BDS finds one, but it's a 1 versus 2 and you're against the clash. We know how that tends to work out. He's got no HP. He's going to find himself shocked to death, and FURIA take round 2.
BDS just looking to move in from trophy here, pressure that attic door, but FURIA feeling pretty comfortable as Fantasy gets 1, Fantasy gets 2, Rare sandwiched in between, and all of a sudden it's a 1v4, and Rare and Fantasy, they just demolish BDS. BDS has pushed towards trying to take that top floor, get attic control and get Kid Storm's control. It's falling apart as Fantasy goes again. The soft wall is opened up at the side of him, but it doesn't matter. He still manages to find a headshot onto BDS.
You get the indication coming in from the Malusi that he's there. C4s are throwing, players are swinging left, right and centre.
FURIA have got the man advantage, they've got time on the side, they don't need to be swinging bunker. Shaiko is going to drop, he's going to get absolutely nothing. As Brenshiro can get no joy from the rear stage stairs. BDS manages to find Rare, can that be the catalyst? No, Miracle steps out with that big shotgun again, and another one, 3 in the round. Lender finishes it off. Lender just looking to get aggressive here, but shut down by Shaiko on the trophy door. Fantasy, however, managing to find that nitro kill.
And BDS is the one going for the plan. Can BDS hold this angle down? Can he get the kill as the man looks to swing in? Yes, he can find one for himself. It's a 2 versus 1. Rare gets it back. The coach has got to clutch up and go big, or Rare can find 4 and end the half at a 5-1. Angle's being held and BDS gets the shutdown. There he is again, and he knows what he's done.
FURIA not able to make any impact on them as of yet. Shaiko just peeking round that corner, going to be shut down by Highs there, and
great amount of patience being shown by FURIA. 4 versus 3, make it a 3 versus 3. You can't be throwing this one away, boys. Not when you've already done the hard work. One tucked into the corner. They know that he's in so much trouble. Pistol comes out from Miracle. It's 3 kills in a row for the side of FURIA. They can't even get one back. How has a 5 versus 3 come down to a 1 versus 3 as BDS on that trusty smoke has got to clutch this one out big. One more steps in. Can BDS win it? No, he can't. How have they thrown that one away? FURIA with a great retake.
Nade gonna go in from Fantasy there. It will not be successful in finding a kill, but he may well be able to put his rifle to better use. Shoots one in the back, but BDS manages to get himself a double. The nade bounces back one way or another. Miracle finds one, 2 versus 2, and this is turning into a bloodbath as Renshiro and Shaiko try to take back sight. The diffuser is down cold at the minute, but there come the last 2 kills from Miracle. FURIA able to get themselves onto map point. For the time being, he's just going to hold himself back. Look at the angle he's trying to find us, and he gets the pixel onto Lender.
Renshiro on the move, looking down white, but they see his arm first, leaning a bit too far into that one.
And Fantasy looking at that white stairs push and just opening BDS up with it allows Miracle to get in and start putting the diffuser down, but BDS takes his chance. He pops through the rotation and gets himself a kill. Shaiko with another, and if 2 can finish this round out, surely it's them. It will be Shaiko and BDS.
BDS has swung a lot recently and lost gunfights. It happens again. Rare the one stepping up, a great shot coming in from Renshiro. Shaiko follows up with another, and maybe they balance it back. Fantasy one the other way. They swing again and lose the gunfight. And here comes the push. They don't know where he is. They've got no idea. He's sat inside a freezer here. Out he comes for the one. They've got to look for the diffuser, going for it. Finds the one down. Do you know where the second man is? Stepping over his body, but Shaiko wins it out. A big clutch to win round 10.
Definitely need to be aware of that. Alems is going for it here, and he's going to get himself one.
Wall being opened up here about that 100-second mark into the round. Great shot from Miracle onto Alems. MP5K man's taken out of my own heart at this raid as well, but in they come. BDS finding one onto Miracle. Fantasy not pushing in at the same time into security. He goes BDS with a couple of wicked shots. We're going to all 12.
It certainly looks that way. Rare manages to collect that diffuser and tries to put it down, but it's BDS ultimately to drop down the hatch.
BDS holding on this angle, waiting for Fantasy to come pushing up. It's a bit of an intimidating opponent, but he's waiting for it at this point. Wants to step in, he's on the deck. BDS wins it out. That's 2 kills in for BDS. All they have to do is hold because the diffuser is down. They're going to be out of time. And guess what, Tim? We're going to overtime.
Certainly are, Des. The pressure is building on multiple sides now, though, as Lender's got himself down to the bottom of Laundry Stairs. He's trying to play into that shield. Fantasy finds Shaiko. Fantasy finds Bios. That's 3 in the round. He's going to be downed here, though, and Renshiro manages to get the kill, but it's looking bleak for BDS as Brede tries to deploy a canister. He will be unsuccessful. The kills come in.
Haven't seen a drone come through yet. He's about to walk face first. Oh, no way does Shaiko find that. That is a massive misstep by Fantasy. Shaiko with a good reaction time shuts down the key man on the other side. Those 17 kills counted for naught in this round, and a great nade comes singing through.
They've got the elbow wall opened. Here comes the peak. He manages to find Renshiro. Can he get himself a second? The diffuser's going down. Noah Lems pops around and takes us into round number 15.
But now that's done, the drop should happen. Do they know about it? He's going to swing on it. What a shot coming out from Highs. 5 versus 4. Furia are looking to go for the kill. They're stepping into sight, but Shaiko finds one back. Fantasy another. Highs hits the deck. Shaiko on a swing, sees one up close, but they found it out. It comes down to Bios to clutch out in the 1 versus 2. He's got to hold it all. He can't do it. Furia take round 15 and win Oregon.
BDS, they can't feel too badly about that, Des. What a performance they've just put up there.
Here we are, and trying to get a lovely little alley-oop down through the hatch out in towards Garage, but can't quite find the player who dips away. Here comes Highs up on the flank. Can they get the shutdown? He finds 2. That's one way to shut it down. A big flank coming out from Highs, and this could be lights out for BDS as Lender also finds another.
The attack has been nullified at this point. He's going to take a drop. He's going to go straight in to the gun of Lender. With seconds left to go, it was the only option. 20 seconds left to go. 2 men on the rappel, and it's looking difficult for BDS to get inside a sight. They haven't dealt with Lender, and Rare is able to move around the back. That is the round as far as Furia are concerned. There's no option but for the rappel to come in. It's Bios all alone looking to get that diffuser. Seconds left to go. It was a matter of time until he ran into somebody.
Even if you're not planning on putting them in the most optimal positions where you want them to be, it's better to have them out and be dead so you can use them. I thought we might see someone try and open up the square wall, but obviously with the hard breacher offline, that's just simply not going to happen. And here we come. 3rd round in a row. Furia are stinging BDS in the backside on the flank, and they find another one. Can't collect anything. Shaiko back on his feet and at 20 HP. They know one's lurking around in gold bars, but Alems is dying to find someone, but cannot find a single thing. Here comes Fantasy up towards the side, gets it down with the shotgun.
Well, that happened. Fantasy managing to find it, create the peak hole and find the kill. Brede doing everything he can. He's on a triple for the round. It could be a 4K to finish, but no, Miracle's just going to hold his ground. Bios just searching through. I think he knows there's somebody around me. To find that angle onto the outside of them, Brede starts to put the diffuser down, but he has to dip away. Lems finds the kill onto Highs, and you just feel like this is one that BDS can close out. Lender manages to get the man off the rappel. That's going to be an important first one. And he drops Brede. Lender is pushing forward, but doing so cautiously, given that he's low health. He can't see the man. He takes the shot. Everybody, Fantasy included, all inside a sight, although Lender thinks about getting himself out, and they will find a kill, trying to get something going from inside of Tellers, but I don't think there's going to be much to find here. He manages to get one onto Lender, but Fantasy got one just before that. Miracle with the final kill.
Shaiko's even staring here and looking for a run out, really going for it, hoping someone comes to the run. Not to be the case. Oh, a shot from Fantasy, who was up on the roof in rapid fashion.
Furia looking to sweep in and get across that top floor, get it cleared as quickly as possible. Fantasy finds himself another onto Alems, and BDS just feel like they're throwing themselves onto Furia right now as Lender gets Renshiro. Brede does manage to get one and drop himself back down.
Comes out worse for wear, and now might find himself backing away. And behind him came Lender. Not that it mattered as Miracle won out that gunfight. Bios is left alive all by his lonesome. It's 6-1 to Furia.
Both look like they're prepping for it. There come the shots. Very lucky not to lose their head. There it goes. Lender able to counter that very well. 4v5 now as Furia start to pile on the pressure.
I said I didn't think they'd go for it, but they've definitely tried. This one looks to be another total shutout.
Pushing from that direction. There's one just on the other side of the door here. Does he win the fight? Of course he does. Gets the kill onto Highs. Brede manages to find Fantasy, and that brings us back with BDS in touching distance now. 2 versus 3, and maybe not such a certainty as Rare takes a lot of damage and finds himself down and dead. Bios and Brede.
Miracle has done a lot of work so far, but he gets the down to Bios as well, and he won't know about it.
No drones left alive have that he can control is limited to what might already be there. He's looking to push in. I think BDS away, but Miracle somehow manages to find the shot and take the full 3 points for FURIA.
Beautiful performance of FURIA. As said, it's been a great day for APAC up to this point, but LATAM finally start fighting their way back into the picture.